Oh no, I've got bed hair, I didn't even realise. Hi! Oh no, wait. I can fix this. There we go. How is everyone doing? I didn't realise my hair was like, meh. Listen, right. It was a good nap. It was a fast nap, only an hour long. And I managed to wake up in time. How's everyone doing? How are you all doing? Let me move this back a bit. We all good? Move my tea a bit closer. Oh, it was bad bed hair. It was bad. Random curls thrown around everywhere. Not great. Sorry, I'm moving my little mini table around. How's everyone doing apart from obviously you've got the headache, and I hope I haven't passed on to you. Neil, don't know who that is. Then was not feeling great. Oh no, work problem. What's been happening at work? I'm glad work's finished though. But I hope it's sorted, whatever it is. What is it? No, it's still bed hair. Tell which side I was sleeping, I was like, meh. Bedhead, not my forte. I hope everyone is okay with the music and the volume. I hope it's all good. It's very chill, which is what we're looking for. But what is everyone's plans for this sprint then? Are you being productive? Are you reading? Well, what are you doing for this reading sprint then? Cup of tea. It's gonna be really hot because I just made it. Oh. Yeah, he wasn't feeling great. He was not feeling great. I felt so bad. I felt really bad and guilty when I left him at work. I was like, bye! But I hope he feels better, like... Oof. He even had to, even when he started, he needed like... It was about half an hour in and he was like, I need like a 5-minute break, I need to sit down. And I was like, oh, not great. Oh, okay, it sounds good. Can't go wrong with that. The thing is that in my flat, obviously, my bathroom is tiny. The fact that I only have showers, sometimes I miss having a bath. Like, this is gonna sound really bad. I miss having bubble baths, putting candles around and reading a book, or having something playing on like on my little tablet and just laughing at like Sarah Milligan or something like that. Like, I miss doing that for like 40 minutes. I'm reading eating sweets. Ooh, what sweets do you have? I'm throwing a lager down my neck. I mean, fair. Don't blame you. It's clearly been a tough day. Relax, my friend. Relax. What are you reading? Hopefully he's sleeping. I don't know what time he was there till, sadly. But I do hope he is, like, sleeping. Oof. It's rare when he's ill. And when it is, it's like... Oh, poor boy. Head pats, but if I'd head pat him, he'd probably punch me, to be honest. So, Jenny, what is it you're reading before you go and have the bath? I'm just going to turn this down just to read. Can I put this down to like that? Wait, no? There we go. Even better. He usually can carry on, but he's like this. Yeah, seriously. Oh yes, the Scotland one. How far have you gotten into it, by the way? But yeah, Jenny, it was... I was like, whoa, it's not great. And then Martin was like coughing everywhere. I was just grateful to stay out of everyone's way. Everyone's getting ill, and I'm like, no, because I'm just getting over it. Carrying on with Immortal Longings, I'm just over... Oh, very nice. Halfway. Love that. Absolutely love that. So, no far, so still, that's a pretty decent amount though, Dan. That's still a pretty decent amount. Anything good happened yet? Like, has there been a bit where you're like, oh, that's really cool, or whatnot? It's a good cup of tea for once. The last one that I made was really weak, and I was like, bleh. I still drank it, but this one is a good cup of tea. I've got biscuits to dip into it too. Can't go wrong with it, with a biscuit dunking in tea. I'm so ready to continue with Bride, because we're practically around like the 47% mark. We're nearly halfway through, so we're pretty close. Plus, I like the tassel because I'm a child at heart. I don't know. Bride, I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm up to a bit where dangerous. Well, it's already had dangerous moments in it, but a dangerous situation is something stupid's gonna happen. Just setting the scene, introducing main detective. Okay, cool. How do you feel about the main detective? Because in what's that one that I read with the magic dude that I hated him. I kind of want to continue with the series. Dresden Files, that's what it is. Jim Butcher. I read the first one because I liked what was happening, but I hated the main dude. But everyone says that it gets better throughout. How do you feel about the detective so far? Just move this a little bit more. There we go. Mm-hmm. Very true, very true. It does, Jenny. I'm so ready just to relax now, read a bit. Hopefully, like, either today or tomorrow, this will be finished. I'll be starting the next book with Aaron Hook. There's random coloured pages at the back. Oh. Oh, it's books that they've written. Oh, I've seen some of these around as well. Is this... Oh, so this is just a standalone book as well. I kind of wish it was like a series a little bit already, just from what I've read. But I still laugh at when she had the peanut butter and she called it nut paste. Still tickles me to this day. It was so funny. A rough around the edges good guy, so I like. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Right, I'm actually just going to dive straight into this because I just want to read more of the book. So let's just continue. Let's start this. Let's do this. I'll probably talk about something really stupid at some point, but let's go. Let's do this. Make sure you've got your drinks, your munches, your book, whatever it is that you're doing with you, and let's just dive straight into this. 30 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of chat. Let's go. Listen, I tried really hard with that, and I don't know how I spelt that so wrong in my life. But yes, you've made chocolate chip cookies. I would like some, first of all. Second of all, how are you actually doing, though? And third of all, someone you can build a nest. What is that about, if you don't mind me asking? I'm glad you're doing alright as well. Where is everyone up to, by the way, reading-wise? What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking with all that jazz? I'm still reading Bride. We've got through a little bit. It was just a... do I want to talk about it? I'll talk about it. A little bit of something to do about scenting. That sounds weird when I say that out loud. They're going to a dangerous place. It needs to make Misery smell like him. And it was very well written. It was something to do with like scent glands and stuff like that, or whatever it is, or pulse points. I was like, ooh. Basically, like, I don't know what, you know, like how a cat kind of like rubs against things, because that's where their scent glands are, and that's how they do it. Wait! It's a sapphic monster hunter fantasy romance with the power of the monster. It's great so far. Ooh, I need to, wait. I have a pen. I don't have a pineapple. I have paper somewhere, though. I would like to... I'll write it down the back here. I'm gonna have a look at that. I'm always down to read stuff. You can... I spelled build wrong, because that's how great I'm doing. Build... Nest in by... Was it John Wiswell? Wewell? His last name reminds me of... My oldest nephew's like 15 now, sad times. When he was a wee little child growing up, his favourite movie was Wizard of Oz, but he couldn't say it. He'd be like, Wizard Wars? Watching Wizard Wars? And that's what it reminded me. Wiswell? From Monster Puffs sounds intriguing. It does sound, because you don't really see a lot of point of views from that side. Normally it's all like, oh, look at this beast, this monster. But the fact that it's on the other side, I'm down for that. That's interesting. I like that. So, great. How far in are you with it, Witchy? And how's the reading going, Dan? I think Eno's still around, maybe. Eno was obsessed with the song before. All I'm going to say is this is very well written. It's got humour in it. And I like the humour in it. So, yes. Yes to this book so far. Have you read Bride, Witchy? Also, sorry, I'm going to be sucking on Haribo, so I apologise. I love when things start straight from the get-go. Because I know that sometimes people want to build things up, but most of the books that I read, things kind of start straight from there, and then it's like, oh, okay, cool, I'm instantly drawn in, so love that. Some sickos taking kids. Ooh, so is it just like kidnapping, or is it like, the bodies of the kids have been found? They were tied up and dumped in a park where a dog walker finds them. How it normally goes. That was really morbid actually when I'd like laugh and then say it out loud. Milo, what do you want? Come on up, say hi to everyone. Come on. Up. Up. What's this? Come on. Come on. Up. Up. No, leave that. I know what you're going for. You're not allowed that. Come on. Just trying to get this piece of cardboard. Come on. Come on. He's like, I want the cardboard. You're not allowed the cardboard. I haven't read Bride yet, but plan to. Maybe. To be honest, I'm actually really enjoying Bride. I didn't think I would, because Neil I don't know who Neil is. Then recommended it to one day. Damn. then recommended it to me because he read what happens in it, and he was like, you need to read this, and I didn't know what happens in it. So we'll see how that goes when I get to that bit. But so far, it's been a really good read. It's had really funny moments in it, and most things, kind of like how things work in the world, it makes sense, and I like that. Dog walkers are involved, yes. Knew it. They always go down that route. They always do, you know? I always joke about that, because I used to take Milo for, like, walks early morning, and I was like, someone's gonna find me in a park. Another dog walker, maybe. Yeah. But I'm glad that you're enjoying the book already, though, Witchy. And, obviously, I'm glad that you're enjoying your book too, Dan. It's always a good time when that happens. What is everyone else's, like, next read, though? Because I know, obviously, Witchy, you're doing that booktuber battle. Loved the video, by the way. Don't know why I haven't commented. I'll have to go comment after all this. But I will definitely go comment. I did watch it all. I know that, obviously, people find things a lot easier when things are scripted. I know we all do. We all make notes and we have, like, a script somewhat. But watching how you actually... like, as you read it, like, through, like, the weeks, I really liked that. It was very interesting, and it had just this really nice feel to it. I have read Omegaverse, but it's been a long time for me. I was, like, a teenager when I read Omegaverse. I've not read it since. So, reading this again, it's like, oh, forgot about that. And then it's the moment of, oh, that's kind of hard. I'm going to be starting Lions of Alrasan. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I butchered that. Alrasan by GGK next, after Sword and Citadel by Wolf. So I've not read any of them. So, genres, what are they about? What's drawn you to them, Blue Collar? Also, welcome back, by the way. We appreciate it that you've come back. It's been many years for me. The joys of it all. I am sad that I have drank all my cup of tea, so I went and grabbed some of my water that I was drinking before. Fun times. Gotta stay hydrated. Am I right? All the time, but sometimes I am. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel better about my vlogs. I felt like my ADHD took over and it was just a chaotic mess. It wasn't a chaotic mess. It was glorious, to be honest. And I really enjoyed it. I literally just enjoyed watching the whole thing. So, I loved that. I definitely think maybe that's something you could go into at some point. Like... It's difficult to do it. And when you try to edit it, it's like, what is going on? But I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Witchy. Lions is a fantasy book and Sword and Citadel is fantasy sci-fi. Oh, okay. I guess Citadel would go for sci-fi. for some reason, when you said Sword and Citadel, I was like, it just, for some reason in my mind, I was like, fighting fantasy, game book. But I guess not. Because I'm a fool. So, are you enjoying Sword and Citadel? What should be like, that's not how you pronounce Citadel. It's Citadel. I'm like, how dare. I wish I had some jokes to tell you as well, but I don't. No terrible dad jokes for me today. I can't believe I got all the vlogs below an hour. That was serious. I understand I've had to do that. Oh, see, you've done it on 2 books, though. I think it was 2 books. By Booktuber G and stuff like that, J, whatever it was. But I've done it for 1 book where I had like a huge vlog, and I managed to get it down to like 40 minutes, and somehow you've managed to do it to 2 books to like 40 minutes. I was like, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Don't know how you did it. I applaud you. You did really well. Very good video. Very good video. Very good. It was good. Don't know how you did it though, but it was good. The thing is, I bet the videos themselves were like, each one was like an hour long or something silly like that. Because like when you do that and then you're vlogging as you do go through it, it's like you just have this moment where you just like blah, 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 and then it's like, where are you up to? That's what I'm like with it though. But the question is, do you have your drinks, or what have you been productive doing? Do you have sweeties or munchies with you, and are you ready to kind of jump back into the sprint? That's my question now. Is everyone ready? Is everyone prepared? I know I am. Oof. I'm so ready to continue this. How far in am I now? Okay, not too far. Meh. But whoopsie-daisy. I'm going to start the sprint again, 30 minutes again, and I'll catch you all in that. So, let's do this. Let's go! Hello everyone. How's it been going for you? This book makes me laugh. Sorry I tuned in doing work. No, it's all good. I hope work's going well for you, first of all, Blue Collar. When you say it's very weird, like, how weird are we going with that? The song that is playing is known as Illusion. I will find a link of it, and I will send it to you. If that's cool, after this. So let me just give you a little bit of backstory about this. So we have the Alpha, right, who's known as Lo Morland, right, who kind of got rid of the other one. I'm not going to go into too much details, but the other one was an asshole. And Lo has this kind of like, I don't know, we kind of group around this dude. I would guess you say somewhat supportive adopter, brother / father figure. And they've gone to this place to have a meeting, who was like the ex-mate of the old Alpha, who kind of went a bit mental. And Cohen is an asshole in the most delicious and entertaining of ways, because as soon as he walks in, he literally just says, right next to this ex-mate of the ex-Alpha, let's all thank Lo for the opportunity to not have to tune out one of Roscoe's deranged rants tonight. So much that Misery, the vampire, nearly literally chokes on her drink. She literally finds it really funny. And as they kind of go to do something, all they hear from Cohen is him calling someone a fuckwaffle. So I was literally just like laughing over the whole situation and what was happening. So that's why if people were looking, I was like literally like giggling and flapping around like a fish, because I was like living life. Very, very nice. How is the chapter going? What's been going on in yours? I know you said you're about halfway in. Like, what's happening in the chapter? Is there any characters that you love, by the way, at this moment in time? I like Cohen right now, even though he's only just appeared. He's funny. He used the word fuckwaffle. It's an unreliable narrator that reads like a fever dream. There is a duel with flowers. When you say flowers, are we talking like, I have a rose? And the one's like, well, I have a dandelion. It's the last one of the season. Like, what are we going with? And obviously, thank you for the subscribble. I appreciate that. What are you doing on this fine sprint? Are you reading? Are you being productive? Like, what is it you're doing? Let us know. I'm so invested in this book so far. It's so funny, Bride. So funny. Been giggling like a little biche. Fun times. I didn't even realize I didn't even put the counter on either. I forgot it's this way. But yes, it really is. It's rare for me to have a moment where I laugh out loud at a book because it's really tickled me. I can count on one hand how many books have done that in like all these years. So it's, yes, fuck waffle, Dan, fuck waffle. So it's nice to have something that just, it's my type of humor, this person. So it really tickled me. So, we appreciate that. We do appreciate that. I think I know what's going to happen in this book, by the way. And it's going to be absolutely devastating when it does, if it does happen. Don't know if I missed anything, had to hop off to watch the toddler. Hey, it's all good. I hope the toddler's doing well. When are you going to bring cookies to this sprint, by the way? We would all like some cookies. Freshly made, homemade batch cookies. I well want some. I was just explaining how something happened in the book by this random character, and it literally had me like weeing myself with laughter. I actually laughed out loud for a good like 5-6 minutes straight, and I had to read back and read the bit again because it just really tickled me. It's a good book. It's a good book. And then a little bit of sauciness happened. It was like, how naughty. Hot, hot. I'm a special breed, I swear. We can make some cookies when I come to... We can. I'm down. I'm not a very good baker. I can cook, but baking's like a whole different thing for me. We'd have to buy some supplies for it. Especially supplies if it doesn't work well. And we'd be like, we've got these instead. If I lived close by, I would gladly deliver. How? Just swim across the ocean. It'll be fine, Witchy. Seriously. Witchy, I have a question. Right, this is... I don't know if you want to talk about it or not. This sounds really bad. I have a question. Many, many years ago, when I was... What is your favourite book of the year so far? That is difficult. Because if we go... Oh. So my favourite book that I've read is basically a horror sci-fi. And it's called Paradise 1 by David Willingham. It's the first time I've read, like, sci-fi. Especially sci-fi horror, weirdly enough. But it's such a well-good book. The second book comes out in November that I've pre-ordered, so I'm excited for that to come out. Hey, I appreciate that, Luna. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. And it is a little bit late, bless you. I hope you're doing well, though. What about you, Blue Collar? What is your favourite book of the year so far? Dan, what? What? How dare you? I will give you half a cookie. Oh, wait, I was going to ask a question. You know what? I'll message you somewhere. Do you have... I have Voxer. Do you have Voxer? I'll just do it on there. I'll find you. I'll find you somewhere. I don't know. Listen, right? I was raised. That's a good question, though, Blue Collar. What is everyone's... I did, Witchy. What is everyone's favourite book of the year so far? Witchy, I was going to ask originally, because when I was a wee little shitling, right, when I was a wee little child, when I was around 12, I got into, like, Wicca and paganism, right? For, like, 13 years, I was, like, by it. Like, what are you? If you don't mind me asking. And do you still do it? Of course you can have some, bro. Let me make a good batch first. It's going to take a couple of batches. You might need to come and watch us burn the place down. We should do it at yours first, Jenny. So... if there is a fire, it's at yours. I don't want another fire at mine. Please and thank you. The first one was traumatic enough as it was. And I am sorry that I got distracted. I get distracted very easily these days. I try my best not to, but, you know, there we go. Sometimes. Or we could buy the ingredients and be like, Rita... you should make these cookies, and then we'll tell everyone we did it ourselves. I mean, yeah, much bigger kitchen. My kitchen is teeny tiny. I want a bigger kitchen so bad. I suppose I'm both Wiccan and paganism, but I think I fall under more Wicca though. Fair. And I get that, because originally when I first did it, I was Wiccan, and then I kind of went a bit more into paganism. But the thing is, though, I've been really thinking about it, is like, I kind of want to get back into it again, but I don't know how to. So how would you recommend something like that to me? Because I know that I want to, but I don't know where to even go anymore. Because things weren't like how I was when I was a wee little child. It's a hard question. I was floored by Slaughterhouse 5. What is Why have I never heard of Slaughterhouse 5? Is it literally number 5 of a book, or does it just start at 5? Like slasher movies. But it might be. Okay. I might need to have a look at that, Blue Collar. Might need to have a look at that. No, Paradise 1 has a... Even though, see, I don't like short, fast chapters, but because of this type of story that this book has, they are short, fast chapters with different point of views between 4 people, which normally I don't like, but the story itself just kept drawing me in. It was fast. It had moments where I was like, the imagery it has given me was messed up. I fell in love with the book. But there were certain bits where it made jokes about itself, about certain things, and like it makes jokes about, in sci-fi, you know, they always name these ships after like gods and goddesses from like Greek and Rome and all that sort of stuff, and it made a joke about why and stuff, and it just kind of delves in on that, and it was really good. But some of the bits, the imagery that it gave me genuinely creeps me out, and it's rare. Like, I love reading horror, but when a book genuinely makes me feel creeped out, it's rare. It's rare. Only 2 books have done that so far, and that's Paradise 1 and What Moves the Dead. They're the main 2 books that actually made me go, wow, that's actually made me really uncomfortable. That's really creepy. So they're the main two. It's a sci-fi classic. Oh, is it? Oh no, I don't know if I want to pronounce that. Kurt Vonnegut. I was like, how do I pronounce that? Oof, I mainly... No, well, I used to be... Well, when I first was into Wicca, I wasn't solo. And then when I went to, like, the paganism, I was solo. And obviously, I will continue to be solo, but I don't know how to go back into that, you know? I mean, understandable about that with the rituals. I would say a good place would be to get back into celebrating the wheel. Well, yeah, no, I've always loved the celebration of the times changing, so I'm always with that. And it is simple and straightforward. You know what? That's a good call. Good call, Witchy. Thank you for answering my question. I really do appreciate it. I mean, true, Dan. Any books called Slaughterhouse have got to be worth checking out. Yeah. It's just like, been really thinking about it the past couple of weeks, and I was like, why did I stop? What was the reason as to why I stopped? Because I did it for 13 years, and then I just stopped. So it's like, I want to get back into that, but I'm not sure how to, so that would be the best focus, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't think in that. Silly me. Silly me. Yeah, Slaughterhouse 5. I'm gonna have to add that to the list so I can definitely check that out. Because I like when people tell me like the reasons as to why they like things and they go, well, this, and I'm like, you know what? Good call. I'll check it out. Because I never used to read fantasy until Ven told me to start reading some books. There's certain books that other people have said. Like, I've never read Fae fantasy until other people have said, you need to read this. So looking at other people's, like, this is my favorite book of the year and this is why, or is this genre, I'm like, you know what, I want to kind of spread myself out more into other genres. So I'm like, yes, so sometimes we have themed months, sometimes we don't, we just kind of go with whatever we've got. So I like that question, and I get to find out about other people's ones as well, so I can always look them up. Ven might have done it. He might have a review. I know he's read something to do with... He's got a lot of books with the word slaughter in, to be honest. I'm looking into more horror. Slaughterhouse 5 is an anti-war book. You know what? It may be. That does actually sound like a book that he's read, or one that he has definitely talked about, to be honest. So, Jenny might be right with that. The other thing is let me show you this very quickly. Where is it? My books are in alphabetical order. Oh my god, wait. There it is, dude. This is Paradise 1. I don't know where I went so far. It's a chunky book. How many pages is it? Obviously, it ends on a cliffhanger because the new one's coming out. It's 677 pages, so it's a bit of a chunky book. But definitely, I read this within a couple of days. Like, seriously, absolutely recommend. I don't know why not enough people are talking about it, because it's absolutely fantastic. It literally gave me chills. I did put that in the right place, didn't I? Yeah, I did. The worst thing is, I was like, yeah, I'm going to put things in alphabetical. It's going to be well good. I'm going to know what everything is. And then I'm like, shit, what's the author's name? A, B, C. And then eventually I remember. Smartness. So, are we ready to continue with the sprint, my friends? I think Ven has read it, Jenny. I think you are right, to be honest. I know that's very much Ven's like shtick as well, especially with sci-fi, because he is a bit of a sci-fi whore, as I like to. Why are my glasses like feeling off? Yeah. But are we ready to continue this sprint? Another 13 minutes of reading. You got your drinks, your munches, your books, whatever you've been productive doing. Are you ready? I'm ready. Just move that pen. That pen's annoying me. Fuck waffle. Sorry, it still tickles me. Right. Thought he might be worth watching his review. I'm pretty sure I watched his review. That's the worst thing. But it's like time's passed. I don't remember what I did like 4 days ago, to be honest, most of the time. But definitely, I'm gonna have to go back and look through his videos again for sure. If people don't know him, he's known as Ven's Corner. Ven, VENS_corner. Definitely look him up. He is a very good friend of mine. He does all types of genres of books, but he's also added gaming to his channel as well. So definitely go give him a watch. He doesn't have like as many views or followers as I think he should have, to be honest, because when he talks about the things, he's very in depth, and he does do his research. To be honest, definitely need to check him out. I will post a link at some point in a bit to his channel if that's okay with people. But yeah, let's continue with the reading. No, he should. I agree with that quite a lot. So how is everyone? How's their little sprint been going? What has been happening for you? Oh, Ven subbed to your channel last week, though I haven't almost posted in a year, bless. And immediately subbed to his. That's lovely. I haven't gotten a chance to check out his videos, but it's on my agenda. That's lovely. I like that. That is awesome. Bless him. In mind, they've got the guy, but it's happened again, so Copycat knows these shouldn't, or the guy wasn't acting alone. Ooh. Or is it that the guy they originally got is the copycat? There's always that. There is always that. How is everyone? What is going on? How has it been going for them? I will probably end it after this just because I'm on an early tomorrow, so I'll be up at like 4 in the morning. Fun times with it being 8:30. But yes, what's been going on? What's been crack-a-lacking? Oof. I really wish I had like some good bad jokes, but I don't got any. They're all going to be repeats, and that's never a good thing in my eyes. But I do like to tell them, don't I? Some people haven't actually answered the question that Blue Collar actually did ask, was that, what is everyone's favourite book this year? So what is everyone's favourite book this year? Ugh. I'm about 60... Oh my gosh, what percentage was it? So I just updated my Goodreads on... I'm 63% of the way through, so we've done a good bit of reading. Reading them wasn't stopped in the past. I know! Sometimes I just think they're really funny even though they're not. But I'm thinking tomorrow's sprint, because we're doing a sprint tomorrow as well, I think this book will be finished by tomorrow. So, I'm excited about that. But listen, right, you can't hate me for my jokes. I know they're terrible, they're not even funny, but I love them. Don't hate. Don't know if I have one, or maybe I have a few books. Well, what books have you thought, wow, these are like really amazing? It's all good, Dan. It's all good. I'm just curious to know, like, more than anything. I just thought it was a really good question, to be honest. Ooh. But which ones, like, call out to you, Jenny? I know that the next book I'm going to be reading is The Story of O, and I don't know how that one's going to go after Bride. Ooh. Ooh. Swan Song by Robert McCammon is on the shortlist for best. Oh, for real? Really? Swan Song. You know what? It's weird though, because like people bring up these books, and I'm just like, I've never heard of them. And the fact that me and Ben were talking about this, in the UK alone, 500 books get released a day. So there's so many books that people miss out on or just never heard of. So it's interesting. I find it interesting. Really do, but Swan Song, not heard of that one. I have to go looking through the books I've read, and I'm cozy in bed at the moment. I mean, fair hun, I wouldn't move either, to be honest. I will get back to you another time. Sounds good. I'll ask you tomorrow. When we do a reading sprint tomorrow, I'll ask you tomorrow. Oh, here's something. I was originally on the 18th going to be doing the second part of the Lone Wolf book, because it was a two-parter. I'm actually going to move that to the 19th instead, at around 5 PM instead. Because I think Ven has... actually, let me just go double check, actually. Because I'm pretty sure Ven has some sprints and lives that he's doing. Let me just double check very quickly, actually, what time he's doing his. Let's see. He's got one tomorrow... what day is it? He's got one on the 18th at 6:30. Okay, so I'll be fine. So I'm going to move mine from the 18th, because Ven has a reading sprint on the 18th at 6:30 p.m. So I'll be moving... No, on the 18th he's got 6:30 p.m. He's got a reading sprint. I'm going to move mine that was roughly around that time, because I don't like to clash with him at all. I'll be moving mine to the 19th around 5 p.m. So there we go. And it's all good. It's all good. I hope you have a really good time at choir tomorrow, though. Also, do not blame me for not wanting to move at all. At all. Because I don't want to do that. So I'm just changing the times now, so I am prepared. So I have to change it later on. But what songs are you singing at choir at the moment? That's a good question for you. Also, here's something. I was working on I was editing a video for, you know, like I do them solo game books. I was doing one for Against Darkness, and it's about 42 minutes long. I've only edited a little bit. I've got around 10. I did about 10 minutes of editing, where I've cut some down. I edited about 10 minutes of the video so far. I know it's going to get a bit shorter than from 40 minutes. And it crashed. I have to start the whole thing again. I was devastated. I need to do that. Hopefully I'll get to go. I hope it does pass and that you've not got what I've got, to be honest, because like the first week and a half was like bad, and then the past like week and a bit it's like slowly started to go. What are some of your favorite YouTube channels? That's a difficult one. Are we talking about sticking with books or just ones that I tend to watch in general? Because there's always there's so many. There's quite a few YouTube channels that I always watch. Obviously, we've got Ven, we've got Witchy Reads. Iron Hook is a new one that I've started. Ginger Bibliophile, known as Kat. Love watching her, she's very wholesome. We've got Cobalt Dragon, known as who is Elaine. Jaleesa, she's just started to come back again. She's had a very stressful couple of months, and she started to come back again, so I'm excited about that. And then there is... oh no, there were so many that I liked. I like watching Gab Smolders, who streams games. I find her channel, the way she streams, very calm. So there's that. In general, there's loads. There's so many. I like watching the Horror Geek, who does horror movie reviews. I think he's very funny. And Jordaline Reads, I like her. She's pretty... I think she's not everyone's cup of tea, but I like the books that she finds out, because I sometimes think I want to read them books, because she's very much a horror sort of book person. Run the Gabbit, all channels. Oh no, you don't want that. But they're the main ones that I tend to really go for. So, Van, Jaleesa, Witchy Reads, Iron Hook, Ginger Bibliophile, and Cobalt Dragon. And then we've got like Gab Smolders, Justine Reads, Horror Geek. And then I go into stuff like... and then if you go into like the solo game book sort of stuff, it's people like Lone Adventurer, Solo RPG Guy. That's really what I tend to do. That's really what... oh, and then I watch like true crime stuff on there as well. So pretty much anything to do with people telling me true crime stuff on there, I'm a whore for. I'm a whore for true crime. But that's basically what I go for. And then I fall asleep to true crime and I'm like, this is relaxing. It's like, he stabbed her 17 times out of anger, passion. And I'm just there like, yeah, sleep. And then Miles Ellis, traumatized that I'm watching. I was going to say I have a few YouTube channels I love to watch. Not many on BookTube though, yeah. Oh, and then there's also Charlotte Dobra. Love watching her. Yeah, same. A bit of everything, But I'm always looking for new channels to kind of like go into and read. My channel format is heavily inspired by Lady Knight the Brave. Ooh, wait, that's a new one. I've not heard that name before. I will have to... Lady Knight? Bloody hell. I'm gonna write this down so I can actually... Lady... the Brave. What's that one about? What does everyone else watch? I love... She's a video... Oh, I thought that said sassiest, but it's essayist. Essayist. I don't know how I read that wrong. Also, Jenny, you missed a brilliant spelling mistake blunder with me. I went to put, how are you doing? And it was like, no one could understand that. It was terrible. She covers film, TV, and theatre. Okay, love that. Love that. Coffee House Crime is a great true. Coffee House Crime. Do I follow them? I don't think I do. Well, that's a new one, I guess. Coffee House Crime. I'm shocked I don't have that one already. Another one that I watch is Table Story. They do different genres of tabletop RPGs, and they go all out in them. That's one as well. So let me write this. I'm sure I've watched some Coffee House Murder. If you're looking for a new one for like true crime, it's the one that I got into a couple years ago. Greg was the one who showed me, and I think I sent it to Jenny, and we've been watching her quite a lot. Oh my god, what is the name? Oh my god, what is her name? This is going to take me a while now. I don't know why I've forgotten this name. Oh, Bailey Sarian. Love her. Oh, what? Wait, oh no. So we've got Coffee House. We also have Rise of Guns and Andorra. My favorite. Oh, it's definitely something I have to have a look at for sure. For sure. Coffee House Crime. Bailey Sarian. I've been following her for a few years. Love her stuff. She's funny. She struggles with English just as much as me, and it's brilliant. Not only does she do like murder, mystery, and makeup, but she also does horror history. Like she deep dives into history that was like bad. The funniest one I think so far was the Rasputin one, because she had a skeleton in the background, like she dressed up as him, and she'd just like zoom in on him every now and then. He'd just be there, sliced with a beard. That was fun. But yeah, Bailey Sarian, she's a good one. She's a good one. But I think that's it for the sprint. Fun times for everyone. What I will do is apparently fail at a lot of things, because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm going to post a link to the Discord. I'll probably be lurking and commenting every now and then in there. What's your favourite true... Okay. My favourite one is one that I thought was really messed up. It happened, I think it was in Norway. And it's where it was like... not high school, well, it was a mixture of like high schoolers, like from like 14 up to like 17-year-olds. They would go there for like summer camp, and someone dressed up as a police officer and went on the island and basically just walked around going smiling at people and just started shooting them off. And the fact that some people didn't realize it was the person dressed as the policeman, and they would walk up to him, and so people ended up like, people across from the island could hear the screams and shooting, so some of the community got on boats to like drive over, and whoever was trying to swim out, they picked them up and they kept going out and do it until basically law enforcement would get there. Like, my mind blown. You can actually have the actual testimonies from the people who survived, who wanted to talk about it on I Survived, the show I Survived. When I watched that, I had chills on my body. There's also the fact that a lot of people don't know this. There is one true crime. There's a true crime podcast that I absolutely love called My Favorite Murder, and someone from my community showed me them. They're absolutely amazing. They actually have made a living from it, and they go around touring, talking about local like murder things and stuff. But they do it in a kind of way of they make jokes, not out of badness, not out of be like, oh, this happened, it's so funny. Milo, we're having a conversation. They do it because what has happened was terrible and bad. Do you mind? I don't know. Do you mind? Where there's no one there. I'm alone. I don't like it when you do that. Okay? Don't bark at the empty doorway. Don't look at it like that. No. Thank you. But yeah, but true crime podcast, My Favorite Murder, amazing. They talk about real stuff. And that's how I found out about the Manchester Monster. Or the Manchester Beast, he was known. No one knows about him. I'm from Manchester, right? So the fact that I never heard about this person was mental, and they did. And it wasn't in like, oh, like, no one talks about it. He was messed up. Ugh, that's bad. But here is the link to the Discord. If people would like to join, it's there. If not, it's cool. You can still catch me around here. Understandable. They're pretty much like Marmite. You either like them or you don't. I find them I just liked them, to be honest. Their voices don't match who they look like. I feel like the voices should be switched, weirdly enough. Is Ven sneaking it? No, he's not. He's just staring at the empty doorway. It's fine. Oh, you can't see him. He's just staring. No one there. Oh, there's my drying rack. There he is. He's just staring. Fun times. Fun times. The Manchester Beast. Yeah. He was messed up, by the way. I don't know why I've tilted my camera now. I hate that. I know. Good enough. But yeah, Manchester Beast. Messed up. To a point... Okay, I'm going to go into a bit of information here. When he would go after... When he would go after the females... Yes, Baba. When he would go after the females and unalive them... This is how messed up he was. He would chew their nipples off. That's disgusting. And chewy. Like, messed up. The Manchester Beast. Ugh. 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 But yeah, I'm gonna... I could go on and on about, like, random stuff. What about the one where the guy messed with people's spines, though? Oh, what was he called? I listened to the podcast and they had talks with the victims of them and everything. Oh no, what was it called? Where he decided to mess with people's spines? I can't remember. I think I watched something on the Manchester Beast, but I can't remember the case. Did he attack old? He attacked numerous women, mainly old and middle-aged. Yeah. Yeah, it was atrocious. That was a good few years ago, though. But like, we have a murderer in Manchester still that's been doing it for about 20 years, and he's known as the Canal Pusher. In the gay village in Manchester. We have this lake, and to this day, for the past like 20 years, they're still pulling bodies out. And it's always gay men. To be honest, they did find a couple of bones as well from a good few years ago. We either think that it's the same person, or he's got someone who has taken it up and continued it. But it's still an ongoing thing. They've never caught the person, but it still happens to this day. So... I don't hang around there very much afterwards. But yeah, I remember when me and Greg went there for Gay Pride, just to celebrate being around. We were in a taxi and I was like, we were talking about how recently like a body was pulled out. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. And Greg was like, me and Greg were tipsy at this point when we were in the taxi going into Manchester. And he was like, what? And we were like, yeah, there's like a serial killer. And he was like, thanks for letting me know. And I was like, I'm not going to leave you alone, bitch. I don't know why chat hasn't updated, but there we go. But yeah, there's that one. I'm trying to think of what is the guy called who messed with people's spines and he thought he was like this amazing doctor and he'd just leave them on the table and stuff like that. Oh, it was called Dr. Death, wasn't he? Dr. Death, he was called. Christopher Daniel Dunch. There we go. And he basically just decided that he was this doctor and he'd do this crazy work on people's spines, and he'd keep them awake. They were in an actual hospital. He had a doctorate and everything like that. He had everything. It was messed up. But he destroyed a lot of people's lives and killed a lot of people. And the only reason why people found out was because some doctors had to basically like sleuth in and be like, listen, like, and they had to put loads of complaints in, and that people would become paralyzed, fully paralyzed, half paralyzed, where they couldn't move anymore, and they were awake. They still feel pain to this very day, and he's affected a lot of people. He's messed with a lot of people. Dr. Death, it like when you hear it's, you can listen to it. It's also a podcast as well. People talking about everything they went through, what they felt, what they could hear, what they could see, and then the families as well. I don't like things to do with spines. I really don't. So it made me feel physically sick what this person did, and that's bizarre for me. I love true crime, but it made me feel physically sick. So if Manchester, don't go under the canal bridge with strangers. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. But like, I like full on delve into these types of like true crime stuff, so I'm a bit of a nerd for them. So I love crime. I love true crime. Yes, Mallow, I'll let you out in a minute, bud. But yeah, it's awful. It's messed up. I love the stuff. I'd love to talk about them, but I don't think I'd ever do a video on it because I would not be able to do the full research and dive in that people do for these things, because some of the stuff is messed up. Like, your mentality has to be in a certain right place for this stuff. And while I love watching it and listening to it, and I can probably fall asleep to it, I think to dive in and talk about it, how everyone does on YouTube and stuff, to really dive in and get all the facts, I wouldn't be able to do that. I think they have a certain type of strength to them for doing that. I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, that's it. That's where I'm going to end it now. We've had a really good talk, everyone. Great talk. But thank you so much for being in the reading sprint, chilling with me, the questions and talking. You wish you almost the 70 Strangler with a whole bunch of mannequins. Yes, that's a fucked up one. I know that one. That one's messed up too. That's why I don't like mannequins. Mannequins scare the crap out of me. He was messed up. Wasn't the I-70 Strangler... Shit, where did I read that? It was only a couple months ago as well. I even heard about that one. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Stay awesome. I hope to catch you all tomorrow. Much love to you all. Love, love, mwah, mwah. Smoochy, smoochy. And I will catch you all later. Thank you once again. Sorry to go off on a tangent about true crime and stuff like that. But we can continue this next time. Thank you once again. Stay awesome. And make good decisions in life. Don't chew off nipples, everyone. Bye. It was fun. Thank you very much.